All right, folks, good morning. All right, let's get started. So, for today, Friday, December the 20th, we have the following information. Excuse me. So, at 7:30 a.m., we had FOMC member Daly speaking, not a major event. At 8:30 a.m., we had core PCE price index month over month, which came in weaker than expected. Also, we had personal income month over month, which came in weaker than expected. At 10 a.m., we're going to have revised U of M consumer sentiment and revised U of M inflation expectations. The consumer sentiment part is expected to have a significant market impact, so we'll see what happens. All right, having said that, taking a look at the QQQ, the NASDAQ ETF, bearish pressure has continued overall. The market was modestly bearish yesterday, of course, the day before, when the FOMC made its rate decision and declared that they would only do at most two rate hikes next year. The markets basically shed about 12 days worth of gains during that period. And yesterday we went below the lows of the previous session. As you can see right now, we're trading well below the close of the last session, but you can see a recovery that may take us back to yesterday's close. Having said that, the main thing we have to keep in mind is while there are definitely going to be institutional traders that are looking to buy stocks that were already depressed but have good long-term prospects, they will definitely, they have definitely and will definitely be buying them during this time. It doesn't mean that the market is ready to recover its losses. Now, keep in mind that what we see here is basically a response to the projections of what the Fed will do in the future. It does not necessarily mean that the market has turned bearish about its outlook on the future. It just means that they need to move the prices down to a place where they feel that they are fair. So that's where things are at right now. Now, as day traders, we're just focusing on the intraday trend, but just to give you guys some context, that's what you need to consider if you're thinking about this in the big picture. All right, having said that, let's take a look at what was moving yesterday. Yesterday's action was poor. We didn't get anything that really worked out. We had some stocks that we looked at. We looked at LRCX, which we broke even on. We were looking for a, sorry, too much chart there. We were looking for a short, which we got, but we broke even on that. We tried PayPal long, but that fell apart. So yesterday, pretty much everything we tried didn't work. We had four opportunities, only one broke even, the others were losses. So we let it go after that pretty early in the session when it looked like we weren't getting any traction. But having said that, let's take a look at the pre-market and see what's going on right now. All right, so I do have quite a list of stocks right now. By the way, can you guys hear me okay? Just checking the audio is working. Can everyone hear me okay? All right, perfect. So let's take a quick look at what is moving now in the pre-market. So first off, we have AADI, which is up 8.62% on 2.6 million shares, trading at least $1 per share. So we'll go ahead and add that to our pre-market watch list. The symbol is, again, AADI. Next up, we have that one's pretty neutral. Let's just see. Next one we have is uh, BNZI. Let me see. That should still be up enough. Yep, that's currently up 8.02%, but off of its highs, almost 2 million shares traded. It's at least $1 per share. Not looking like it's going to do much right now, but we'll add that to our list since it does qualify. All right, next one is BTBT. That currently is down only 3.5%. It would need to be down at least 6% for us to look at it, so we'll skip that one. Next up is CLSK, which is presently down 1.74%, so that's not enough. We need at least a 6% change, so we'll pass on that. Robinhood also down, but not down enough, 3.38%. We would need at least 6%. Next up is HUMA. Now this one does qualify, currently up about 83.5%. 16.6 million shares are traded. It's at least $1 per share, so we will add HUMA to the free market radar. Next up is INTC, which is presently, no, that one's not looking too good, so we'll skip that. Next one is JOBY. Oh, sorry, that's the NYSE stock, so we'll pass on that as well. Next one is LAES, which is presently up 13.43% on 9.8 million shares. And it's at least $1 per share, so we'll go ahead and add that to our pre-market watch list. LAES is the symbol. Next up we have Mara, which is presently down only 1.9%, so we'll pass on that. Next up we have MSTR, which is presently down about 2.25%, but not down enough, so we'll pass on that one. All right, this one definitely qualifies. MYSZ, that is presently up 318.25% on 43.4 million shares. It's at least $1 per share, so we'll go ahead and add that to our pre-market watch list as well. Next up is NVIDIA. It's I can tell already this is not down enough. Yeah, only 0.77%, so that one won't count. NVNI is next. That is presently up 59% on 8.8 million shares. It's at least $1 per share, so we'll go ahead and add that NVNI to our pre-market list. Next up is PLTR, which is presently down only 1.75%, so we'll have to pass on that. Next up we have QUBT. That's currently down 4.6%, so we'll have to pass on that. Not down enough. Moving back up too, so that probably won't qualify. Next up is RGTI. That's only down 0.94%, so that doesn't qualify either. So we'll pass on that. Let's see, Riot on my scan. It's only down 2%. Let's see what else we got. See SMCI on the list, but I don't think that qualifies. Let me see. Nope, down 1.95%. See SoFi, that's only down 2.2%. SoundHound, that's only down 2.3%. Okay, and Tesla, that's only down 1.8%. Okay, so yes, that's everything I see right now. So we already have MYSZ. I see that that's been mentioned. We have HUMA and VNI. Don't have VKTX. So let's take a look at that. Viking currently up 9.18%, 1.2 million shares, at least $1 per share. Yep. So we'll go ahead and add VKTX to our list. All right. If you folks see any other stocks other than the ones we already mentioned that meet all 4 of our criteria, let me know in the chat, and we'll go ahead and take a look. We're looking for NASDAQ listed stocks only that are trading at least $1 per share in the current pre-market, have achieved at least 1 million shares of pre-market volume, and at least a 6% price change, positive or negative. So if you see any other stocks that meet all 4 of those criteria, let me know in the chat, and we'll go ahead and take a look. All right. So we'll wrap up then for today's pre-market pulse. Please be sure to like the video. I see we have 5 likes, but more than 5 people watching. Please be sure to hit that like button. That greatly will help us with the YouTube algorithm. Also, be sure to subscribe to our channel so you get notifications for every new video we put out. If anyone's watching this video after on a replay, and if you're not familiar with our company, check out fundertrading.com. That's our website. You will see a link to that in the description to this video. Other than that, for everyone who's part of the coaching program, I'll see you there in 21 minutes and we'll pick up for today's session. Other than that, folks, have a great weekend. I'll see you all for Monday's pre-market pulse. Take care.